Let's talk EMDR therapy. I'm Holly. I'm a licensed clinical therapist in Arizona and North Dakota. EMDR stands for eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, and it's a therapy modality that is used to help individuals reprocess highly distressing events or trauma and help them process it in a way and alleviate any distress that they have around that specific event or memory. So while we are processing a distressing memory, we are also using bilateral eye stimulation to help enhance and bring the right and left side of the brain and bring in the entire neural network of our brain and our body that's associated with that negative experience. We can also use other forms of rhythmic sensory input instead of the bilateral eye movement. While doing the bilateral eye stimulation or the sensory input, what we are doing is we are alleviating any of the emotional intensity associated with that specific memory or an event. But what we are also doing is we are promoting an integration of more adaptive or positive beliefs associated with that specific event. A reminder that EMDR is an 8-phase approach, and phase 4 is where the desensitization is happening. So we definitely work our way up to that process where we are using the bilateral eye stimulation. Essentially, the goal for EMDR therapy is to reduce the amount of distress that somebody has around a specific memory or image, and we want to heighten and we want to bring in more adaptive positive beliefs. So we want to see those beliefs increase, and we want to see our subjective unit of distress decrease, while also being aware if we're noticing anything in our body. EMDR is a brain-based modality, meaning that we are very focused on the brain and body connection and how our body might hold any specific tension or tightness, or maybe just holding energy in regards or in relation to that specific trauma. Essentially, what we want to do is we want to see their subjective unit of distress lower, and we want to see the positive adaptation and sense of self get higher to where they feel very grounded. We're also looking at making sure they don't have any distress in their body. And if our client is reporting that they don't have any distress, that they feel very positive or neutral about that event, is it tells us that our work might be done around that specific target. In subsequent sessions, we'll continue to assess that target to make sure any triggers haven't come up around it, but essentially that is the goal of EMDR. I hope this EMDR explanation was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out or use the comment section below.